Gotham, a city shrouded in darkness, a breeding ground for the grotesque and the macabre, and at its heart, a symbol Batman. He is vengeance, he is the night, he is Batman. But for all his gadgets and cunning, he is still human, flesh and bone, vulnerable to the blades and bullets of his enemies. This vulnerability, this very human edge, is what makes Batman so compelling. He walks a tightrope, dancing with death every night. This makes his victories all the more satisfying, his defeats all the more tragic. It's a balance that has defined Batman for decades. But what if that balance were to shift? What if the Dark Knight was no longer bound by the limitations of mere mortals? What if Batman had superpowers? Imagine a Gotham where Batman doesn't just stalk the shadows but commands them. Imagine him imbued with the power of telekinesis, able to disarm foes and dismantle bombs with a thought. Or picture him with superhuman speed, a crimson and black blur dispensing justice at supersonic speeds. The possibilities are as endless as the night itself. Each power would reshape Batman's approach to crime fighting. Telekinesis would make him a master strategist, manipulating the battlefield from afar. Superhuman speed would turn him into the ultimate predator, striking fear into the hearts of criminals. But with great power comes great responsibility, a lesson Batman understands better than most. Would he be tempted to cross the line he has so carefully drawn for himself? The criminals of Gotham, accustomed to facing a cunning but ultimately human adversary, would find themselves outmatched. The Falcones and Maronis would tremble as their meticulously crafted criminal empires crumbled overnight. Even the more eccentric rogues like Joker and Penguin would need to drastically rethink their strategies. How can you outsmart a man who can see your every move or outrun a bullet train? But this begs the question, would a safer Gotham be a better one? Would the absence of fear and chaos rob Batman of his purpose? The very essence of Batman lies in his ability to stand against the darkness, to be a symbol of hope in the face of despair. Would a Gotham devoid of this darkness, a Gotham sculpted by the hand of a superpowered Batman, truly be the city he swore to protect? With superpowers, Batman's relationships would be irrevocably changed. Superman, once a beacon of hope to aspire to, might become a rival, their differing ideologies clashing in the wake of Batman's newfound power. Wonder Woman, a warrior who understands the burden of power, might find herself questioning Batman's methods. Would she see him as an ally or a threat? And what of Gotham itself? Would the city, freed from the grip of fear by a superpowered savior, become reliant on him, its citizens complacent in the face of danger? Would Batman, for all his good intentions, become the very thing he swore to fight against, a symbol of control, a benevolent dictator ruling over a city too afraid to fend for itself? These are the questions that would plague the Bat God, the questions that would determine the fate of Gotham.